You might like Starship Troopers, but here's a bunch of people who hated it. Bad, boring sci-fi movie with the worst special effects in some random movie. I didn't care for this movie at all. It's a waste of time in my book and really forgettable. Starship Troopers, more like horse shit. Boreas? You just suddenly go Spanish on me? What just happened? Worst special effects in some random movie. Worst special effects than, I don't know, pick something.
Too ridiculous to be taken seriously. Too bland to be taken lightly. To be taken lightly? We really gotta talk about this movie and its blandness. This can't just be a lighthearted thing that we take lightly. No, this is full of importance. This can't happen. This will not stand for some reason. That's really stupid.
This movie is atrocious. It promotes capitalism, militarism, and genocide. Gene Roddenberry would have had a heart attack had he seen this monstrosity. This is my second most hated movie, only second to Titan AE, Toxicity. I like Titan AE. It's like right below Iron Giant and Treasure Planet. They're awesome. But that's beside the point. The capitalism, militarism, and genocide. We're killing bugs that are trying to kill our planet, and that's all that they know. It's insecticide, if anything. It's more like a commercial for Raid. It kills bugs dead.
Comedy movies aren't usually as long as this, at a little over 2 hours. Does that indicate that the makers intended people to take this flick seriously? Nah, couldn't be. No, definitely no. There's no way that they meant for us to take this seriously at all. It borderline makes fun of itself the whole time. And the length of a movie should not denote whether or not you should take it seriously. There are only a few things that you can take seriously based on length, ladies.
Ah, the good old days when mouth-breathing, butt-hurt teenage boys were drooling over Denise Richards' body and face. Oh, good old days. Despite that, this is still kind of fun and stupid at the same time. Well, I do kind of agree with that second statement. That's pretty on point for it. The rest just gives me the giggles. Little truth in every joke.
I'm the one that cannot accept this movie for sickos. What? What? What does that mean? Like, on behalf of all sickos, you can't accept this movie? What does that mean? I will not accept this movie for sickos, but for everyone else, I accept it. I don't even know why you're doing the accepting.
He will also knock on everyone in your neighborhood's door for you. Complete trash in every sense of the word, with acting resembling gnawing on a wooden table and a story which could have been thought up by a 5-year-old playing with alien Lego sets. But once you get past all that and numb your brain cells, it's quite frankly hilarious. I obviously wasn't written by a 5-year-old playing with Legos, but I'm sure someone channeled their inner 5-year-old Lego playing self for this, because what's wrong with that?
Loved it. Very cool. 1.5 stars out of 5. You definitely loved it. Also, it's weird to put a period before an exclamation point. Really emphasizing the shit out of that period, aren't you? Loved it. Very cool. Period.
Massive co-ed showers is where I draw the line on sci-fi. Too futuristic. Or exactly UK.
The half stars for the visual effects on the bugs. I was rooting for them to destroy the horrible acting and put a merciful... Oh, and put a merciful "and" to this utter piece of shit film. Oh. Got it. And should have had an E. I got it. I like how it's not killing the actors or killing the characters. It's killing the acting itself. That's hard to do and impressive. If like all of a sudden Denise Richards was an amazing actress just because some bug attacked her acting. Attacking is what I almost said. As long as they don't attack that body and face.
No, that's what time does. I hate this movie and it book for so bad I really hated it the first time it came out. Did I read that right? I did. First of all, the acting, what's good, terrible, and I hated every moment of it. Also, I hated it for it wasn't based on the book, it was early production. Did you go Spanish?
Just sounds like the ramblings of an excited, out-of-breath 6-year-old. Going halfway, because if you count it as a satire comedy, hilarious. If it's an action sci-fi drama, blam this piece of cack. I do know what cack means. I know that that's slang in the UK, but blam it? That's new for me. Is that a curse? Or what is that? Blam! I only know it as onomatopoeia for, like, shooting things. You might as well went, pew!
Wow. I could only watch about 20 minutes before I couldn't take it anymore. It's so bad. Well, You know what I'm gonna say. You didn't watch it.
Titties and violence, yay! Bland plot and implicit endorsement of fascism, nay. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad, man. Sometimes you deal with a little crazy to get that titty. I don't know why I made titty not plural.
Silly with a capital illy. But you didn't capitalize it. Also, illy's a kind of coffee, so that is now stuck in my head.
My wife and I put considerable investment into this movie, having read the book beforehand. Not all investments are profitable. This one was a dead cat bounce at best. Oh my god. First off, let me say that investing in a movie by reading a book is investing in a book. Second of all, I'm letting you slide on that bit of bullshit because you just described something as a dead cat bounce, and I'm using that from now on.
Hated the movie, loved the bugs. Well, when you grow up, I bet I can guess your career. Librarian.
It's like if they got crabs, they'd be like, I'm caping them. This movie is really bad, and it's all my fault. You see, when I saw the trailers, I thought, that looks cool, and isn't it based on a sci-fi classic? So I went out and got the novel. I hated it. I thought it was long-winded. You hated the source material and then saw the movie anyway? Yeah, it is your fault. Of course it's your fault. That's really stupid. But at least you know it's your fault.
This movie sucks. Would you like to know more? I feel like I'm about to click on something and gonna have a blog post with 40,000 ads. Yes. Gah! No, I don't need Viagra anymore.
Not nearly as brave as the book in a lot of important ways. Go on? I hate when you're like leading me into a thing. That's really annoying. Explain yourself, damn it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell right next to it. Also, hit the like button so that we know that you liked the video. And if you want to see another one from us, click one of the ones on the screen. And until we see you next time, geek out and game on.